Hey everybody, just checking in one more time this weekend. I hope you're all doing good. I hope you had a fun holiday weekend. And I was able to get a couple videos um, out. I still have another one that I'm gonna put out. It was kind of a serious one about dealing with breadcrumbing relationship. So with that being said, I'm going to follow up on that one with one, maybe talking about what can happen on your end if you're being breadcrumbed, and some of the shadows it can bring out of your own personality. Okay. Remember, at the time, no matter how horrible it is, we attracted it for either lessons or an exchange of lessons between yourself and the person breadcrumbing you or treating you badly. The video is specifically on the breadcrumbing situation, but just getting treated badly in relationships, period. We attract those things even if we don't want to, because it's part of our healing and learning journey, while we're here on Earth. Okay. So with that being said, we can only hope that those people who were the destroyers at the time learn lessons in this life too, and stop being like that to people, so that the whole human race can raise their morality and vibration to just be better people, so that if there is another place that we're going to, another realm, heaven, or whatever you want to believe in, that we go there with a better, I don't know if I want to say better, a more healed heart. Okay. So we're going to do a couple cards for a message. I'm not sure what the message is going to be, but maybe something geared towards the people on the receiving end of the bad side of the relationship. Or I don't really think there is a good side. I mean, yeah, it's all bad. Even the breadcrumbers leading a bad, horrible life, they just might not realize it. And then we'll get a message for Divine Feminine Oracle, just for the feminine point of view. Okay, but this could happen to men and women, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like that's the one I want to use tonight. So let's see if we can get this done without getting too interrupted by my roommate or the cats. Okay, so forgive me if I'm talking low. And just pump up the volume. I don't have a microphone right now. If you watch my channel, you know this. And my roommate's like right outside my door all the time. They don't hear anything unless I'm doing something here. Then, oddly enough, they can hear everything. Always somebody trying to keep us down from spreading good messages, right? Always somebody. But I will not be defeated, because I have important stuff to say. I hope to start feeling better in a few days. I'm still like a little out of it. I just felt it was like a good, I thought it was important to, what's that one card? It feels so thick. Okay, so our Divine Feminine is called Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion. That's going to be our oracle message. Hopefully I don't have a coughing fit. I kind of feel that way because when I'm stuffy, you know how all that goes. I might need to pour some water. Let's see. I'm going to make this quick because I'm really tired, or I would have waited, but I just can't wait anymore. I have to get this out now because I feel like it's important, and a follow-up for the important and emotion-filled breadcrumbing video. Let's follow it up with some, I don't know. Let's just follow it up with something, okay? And remember that, don't have victim mentality. Deal with what you were dealt, understand your part in it, and learn from it, heal from it, and try to spread messages to help others who still have that journey to go on. We can't understand why the people who have been abusive or wrong to us have that soul's journey right now. So, I mean, we just know it happened, and it wasn't fun. Okay? All right. We have Ace of Pentacles, Judgment, Two of Swords. You may hear my roommate. Just ignore it. God bless them. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, those are our cards for our message. Here we go. I hope my volume's on because I really don't feel like stopping this right now. I'm sorry, I'm not being lazy. I just, like I said, I did not feel 100% tonight. I'm actually tired. If anybody's dealing with this cold or flu or whatever it is, I hope you feel better soon because it's not awesome. Not at all. All right. Ace of Pentacles, the meaning. Keyword is foundation. The meaning is this card shows the beginnings of prosperity. It provides a firm foundation upon which to build security, stability, and financial improvements, possibly a windfall or a monetary gain through gambling. I don't recommend that, but I mean, maybe if it's the lottery, I guess that's still a form of gambling, but I feel like it's just not as, willy-nilly, okay? Just buy a lottery ticket. That's what we're going to hope for. Yeah, we're going to win the lottery. That's what we're going to do. We're going to win the lottery. Judgment. We're going to win the lottery. I've been saying that for a long time. So, yes. Let's hope for that. Oh, bear with me. I'm slow tonight. It's here somewhere. I hope. This is a different deck, so here we go. Judgment. It's ruled by Pluto, and it's the fire element. Okay. Wow, this is a long one. Okay. A conventional Christian's... No, let's just jump to the meaning. New potential, an opportunity which, once given, must not be ignored. The call to fresh efforts. A new project and a decision that will affect the rest of your life. career success and the enjoyment of past efforts. This card speeds up the pace of the rest of the cards and shows that the outcome will be quicker than you expect. Well, that's two positive cards. We're winning the lottery here. We're doing good in our career here. Which could also be considered, you know, winning, right? Winning. We're winning tonight. We're winning. I don't know exactly what this has to do with the breadcrumbing thing, aside from the fact that we're healed and we are learning why things happen. So maybe we're on the upswing from trying to be positive out of a really negative situation. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Keyword is partnership. A successful and prosperous partnership is often shown by the appearance of the Two of Wands. A meeting of minds will enhance projects and lead to success. Think more positively about your prospects. I mean, wow. Okay. Winning, career, partnerships. What else? The Wheel of Fortune? Pretty sure that's good too. That means we are spinning the wheel for something new, something better. Wheel of Fortune. I know that's a good one. I'm too tired to read. I went through this whole book the other night. I am learning, I promise. But you guys are learning with me. I've taken cough medicine, allergy medicine, Motrin. I'm about out of it. The Wheel of Fortune. And by the way, I don't usually take medication, so if I take that much medication one day, that should really tell you how I feel today, because I am all for natural. The Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter, and the meaning is a turn for the better, the end result of past actions and the workings of destiny, which no one can completely understand, an end to current problems and some marked strokes of luck. I mean, what the heck? We are collective. We are doing great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, God and guides. We went through a living hell, okay? We went through an actual living hell. And for that, we are winning in money. We are winning in career. We are winning in partnerships. We are winning in luck. Are you kidding me right now? Thank you so much. Okay, great message. I claim, I totally accept this. You went through a lot. And if you haven't gotten all the way through it, you're going through it and you're going to do well. Make a plan. If you're in any bad situations, don't sit there and make a plan. Even if it takes X amount of time, start making a plan for change and you will do great, and the wheel will spin in your favor and you'll come out of it like a shining star. Okay, now we're going to read our Divine Feminine message. Okay, I like this one. They're usually very, very loving, and I feel like that is a good follow-up to the breadcrumbing video. Okay, because this one's called the Goddess of Compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. Sounds like a nice one. Thank you, Kuan Yin. I'm gonna have to put on my glasses because my eyes are so crazy blurry right now. Okay. 104. Kuan Yin. represents the presence that listens deeply to our prayers spoken from the heart. When your soul selects her, there's a whole story behind her if you want to look her up, okay? When your soul selects her card, Kuan Yin is about the deep medicine that comes simply from being willing to hear witness to someone else's pain. Willing to bear witness to someone else's pain. To really listen, we have to move from the ego to the soul so that the story we are listening to doesn't become about us or trigger us. It's very true. This also applies to the moments when we are listening to the story we tell ourselves about who we are. We are often far harsher and less forgiving to ourselves than we would ever be to someone else. Kuan Yin suggests that we listen simply with curiosity. Curiosity allows us to detach from needing to take the suffering of someone we love personally. Curiosity is a door that leads to compassion. It frees us from feeling as though we have to react to what we hear or defend and explain our part in the suffering, in their suffering. We can just perceive the pain that they are in, or we can finally hear our own cries of despair and not seek to judge or justify them. We can just be present to what needs to be heard. Kuan Yin is the powerful energy of giving witness to our own or to someone else's suffering. Often just a calm, abiding presence of compassion is all that is needed to transform that suffering into clear light. Soul voice meditation. What pain or suffering can I listen to now with curiosity? Intention. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. Yeah, that's very true. See, I sit up here and tell stories. I am sometimes triggered by them still because it's pain that I have personally gone through and that I don't want to see other people go through. That's storytelling, But what I would ask from you all is exactly what this says, and vice versa. We often listen only long enough to think, so we're not even listening to what the other person's saying. We're just thinking about what we're going to say next. People do it all the time. Sure, I've been guilty of it plenty of times too. But I'm starting to notice it more and more. Like, you could just be talking to someone and you can tell they're looking at you, but they're really not listening to you. They're only listening to how they're going to judge it, how they're going to put their spin on it. Like, oh yeah, I did. Yeah, because this happened to me. Let me just say that very often, people don't want you to respond when they're telling you something. They just want you to listen. Don't always feel like you have to respond. That's just like, I don't know how that came to be, but if you find yourself not really listening to the person, just thinking about how you're going to judge it or say something about what they're telling you, just take a moment and be quiet. They really don't need that. They just need you to listen, okay? And I'm telling these stories for you guys to not judge and listen. To my experiences, to what the other people that I'm talking about have done, and I guess we all have to try to understand that everyone that is doing any of these things to other people have probably been hurt before. I'm not forgiving them, but I'm conscious that is probably where it stems from. Okay, I'm not going to say anything more about it than that. You choose to make your own judgment and you heal the way you heal. Many people talk about forgiving everything people do to you. I will acknowledge it. I'm going to say again, there's something on my screen I keep seeing all the time. Hopefully it doesn't show up in the video. Anyway, I know you don't care. I'm a Virgo. I do. Another thing that I have to work on, perfectionism. let's just try to, again, let's just try to realize that all the stories that I'm telling, that everything that's been done to me or that I've done to other people comes from some sort of pain, probably somewhere back. I do not give them a pass to be horrible human beings, but I will acknowledge why they are horrible human beings at the moment. Maybe someday they won't be, right? But as for us, we're doing great. We're doing great. We're basically going to win at everything right now. That's what happens when you heal and you try to learn and you try to grow, right? You attract good things. So, great. That was a good follow-up, because the last message was pretty serious. I don't know if it's out yet, but I think the short is, which if you, first of all, I want to thank everybody that watches the videos and the shorts. Specifically, I noticed the US, India, and South Korea currently, which, thanks to all of you. If you're resonating with the things that I'm saying, hopefully it's bringing some kind of knowledge and positivity to people all over the world. But that's just who I've been noticing, who that's just some of the places that are popular from my viewers right now, and hopefully it will spread and grow. It's pretty awesome that I'm getting watched outside of the US already. That's very exciting, and not something I ever thought about, really, but I'm up here, and I hope the messages do spread for the positive, right? So thanks, everybody. Don't forget, if you watch anything, like it, and at the very least, okay? Because that helps everything grow and stuff, and helps my videos probably get pushed out to view and stuff more than just watching it for 2 seconds. I mean, it's called an energy exchange, okay? I'm putting something out there. At the very least, I'm entertaining you. So the proper thing to do would energetically give back with at least a like, if not a like and subscribe. And ultimately, I would love for you to go from the short side to my actual full-length videos. That would be great, because that's where the knowledge is, not in a 2-second clip on shorts. But it's all good if it eventually filters over here to this side, right? So we can build our community. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Have a good weekend, and thank you for my friends that are watching and stuff, that are already in the community. I hope everybody gets something for this, and happy birthday, Virgos. Okay, have a great birthday month. All right, I'm gonna get out of here and rest. I'm really tired. Have a good week. Okay, love you guys. Bye.